So the thing about LinkedIn is paid ads is not the ticket, right?
Okay.
I can pump
Okay.
all the money in the world into paid ads on LinkedIn. It's good and there's a time and place for it. But if I'm starting anywhere, organically through my personal brand and my personal brand development, I can reach 10, 20, 100x more people in a more targeted way than I ever could with paid ads.
Mm,
And that's the power. That's the beauty of LinkedIn compared to any other social channel or even B2B strategy. Is if I sell to a $50 million company, I'm selling to the CEO, CTO, CIO, C-suite, engineering manager. Like there's 6 or 7 people in there. If I'm just running paid ads, I'm betting against other people running paid ads, number one.
mm.
Number two, I'm also not even clear on who I'm getting in front of, who I'm reaching half the
Right.
time.
Right. 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 I get these emails. Well, we'll call them, I guess on LinkedIn, they're called in-mails, right? I get the messages on LinkedIn. So as the founder and CEO of Riderflex,
Yeah.
I promise you,
You
Connor,
get hit up a lot.
I get probably, I don't know, 10 a day, right? And it's a generic sales email. They're pitching something to me,
Yeah.
and I never read them. The other thing I get is I'll get people that says they'll send me a connection request, and it'll be like, "Oh, hey, you're so cool. I want to connect with you," and I'll connect with them, and then 2 minutes later, boom, I get the sales message. And
Yeah.
that is just annoying as hell. Can you talk about some of that a little bit? Maybe give some advice.
Well, yeah, it's automation, right? It's predominantly, if you're experiencing that, it's because people are using some sort of LinkedIn software that's
Mm,
going out, connecting with people, sending a follow-up message. That's why the timing is like, whoa, I just connected with you. How did I get this like message
ah,
out of the blue?
I see.
So think of it this way, and this is where I'm really like, I know we live in the automation era, and I want to save time just as much as anybody else. But if you're trying to do, if you're trying to add 6 and 7 figures into your company, human engagement is the ticket to that. Like,
Mm,
I
mm,
can't send a robot yet to a networking event or a trade show to go talk to my prospects and go talk to my buyers.
mhm.
It's me. I'm engaging with them human to human. If I go meet somebody in person, I don't pitch them right when I see them. Like, I
Exactly.
don't, I don't understand. And by the way, I only know because I've made these mistakes early on. I created my first LinkedIn profile when I was 15 and started screwing around with the platform when I was 15 years old. I started screwing
Wow.
around with LinkedIn. It's like in the era of social selling, which is where all of this is going, why do I need to interact with people differently on social than I would in person? Than I
That's a
would,
good point.
if I
Great
were to
point.
meet you at a networking event, why would I interact with you any differently? So the way I help my clients look at LinkedIn is it is the world's largest trade show, industry trade show, or networking or conference.
Mm,
Okay. So
mhm.
I go, I engage, I have all the other right pieces in place. Um, there's even more benefits to it than going and networking in person. But the way we communicate with our buyers is a much more humanized approach to LinkedIn. Instead of spamming out these long paragraphs, why not send a video, right?
Mhm.
Why not send a voice message? That's how you and I got talking to each other.
Mhm.
As I sent you a voice message,
That's right.
and you could hear my voice,
But
you could hear the tone.
a
Go
matter of
ahead.
fact, I just want to touch on that for a minute. Yeah, I get pinged, like I said, all day, every
Yeah.
day. You sent me that little voice note that came up on LinkedIn. I had never gotten one of those, and when I got it, I thought, "Oh, this is interesting. Let me click on this." I normally I would never even, and I clicked on it, and when I heard your message, which was authentic and real. It wasn't just a bunch of BS. But then I called my partner. I called my partner Scott, and I said, "Hey man, check this out." I said, "I never got this before. This is pretty good."
Yeah.
So just my compliments, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. It was a nice personal touch that you had there.
The reason cold calling works is because I can get that person on the phone. They can hear my voice. The beauty of LinkedIn is when I send that, you can see me, my
Mhm.
content, my company, my authority, podcasts I've been featured on, all that good stuff. And it makes for a much more it makes for a way to take digital interaction much more humanized.
Mm-hmm.
So my team, now I have a sales guy also. We have another one that's in training right now. And, what we help them do is like even take the CEO, the marketing director, the sales director, we put them into a single group message on LinkedIn. We label the group message, and then we send them a customized video. Hey, Riderflex team, Connor Dube here. Hope you're doing really well. Greetings from Denver. Here's the Platte River. Like, we send custom human stuff to them, and it kills it.
The Riderflex Nation podcast can be heard just about anywhere these days, but you can visit riderflex.com and click on our podcast page to hear all the previous episodes and learn more about the recruiting and consulting services we provide. Contact us at the email address info@riderflex.com or 888-964-5876. Thanks so much for listening and have a great day.